But now we are actually going to start getting into the chapter book. So any of the homework assignment stuff is actually an actual page 9, not the preparatory stuff. We're done with that preparatory chapter. Everything should be good to go. We are really still going to be reviewing a lot of the things you did last year. And the first thing we're going to end up doing is studying functions. All right? On the green sheet that I handed out, there's a bunch of functions that we're going to study. There's 8 graphs of them, really. Of these, hopefully we're going to find out their functions today. And we're going to do a lot of the things that you see under there. Domains and ranges, increasings and decreasings, x-intercepts, y-intercepts, symmetry, left end and right end. What else was there? Maxes and mins and the vas and the has, which is vertical asymptotes and horizontal asymptotes. Did you do horizontal asymptotes last year? Anything like the limits of infinity or anything like that? Yeah, we'll get to it. That's fine. That was a long time ago. So keep that around. Fill in. Usually what I'm going to do is if I write it in green, then you can put it on the green sheet as we work our way through. This will get filled out pretty good, and there's a couple charts. Really, the chart in the back corner back here is pretty huge, and so you'll have a lot of different bits of information. Down at the bottom, there's some logarithm things for second semester there, so keep that around. Don't lose it. I'll have plenty of blank ones, but they're not filled out. So today, starting chapter 1, and the first topic is function or relation. So, when I say the word function, anything come to mind to anybody? Function, function, conjunction, junction, any of that kind of stuff. In math, what's function mean? Anything?
You plug it in.
Okay. You probably, function, you see this stuff a lot? Kind of that. That's also the same as it saying y, isn't it? And all that, okay? The words function versus relation, okay? How many variables are usually involved in what we've been messing with? So far there's only been 2 letters, really, right? X and y. So that means x and y are related somehow, okay? Everything you have between variables is a relation, okay? X, we've had I had 3x plus 2y equals 6, or any of those kinds of things we've had that we've been dealing with that have the 2 variables, those are a relation. You look at the graph, you go to wherever y and x are, and that's how they look like they're related. They draw a picture, okay? Have an equation off of all that. Now, not every relationship between the x and y are actually what we call functions. When you get later on in math, it's nice to study certain things that are actually functions because they have one specific outcome out of it that makes your life a little easier. And the big thing with a function is one x value always goes to one y value. When I put x into the machine, you'll hear me talk about functions as machines because it's a vending machine. You put in a quarter, push a button, and what happens? It comes out Snickers bar. Hopefully it's frozen. Even better. Sometimes there's more spots where you can get Snickers, but in general, for the function, whatever x I'm going to pick, there's only one exact y out of that whole thing. So that's how you tell whether something is a function or not. For us, that's what we're going to do today, is looking at relationships of variables and decide whether they are functions, yes or no. Okay? And the first thing we're going to do is do it graphically. So I'll write that up here on blue notes for you.